Hello, good morning, good evening, good night. Hello, everyone. Hello, Mental Health Shire. Hello, Panzer. Hello, whoa. Think. I thought I saw a Brit Blue. Yeah, hello, Brit Blue. Hello. I thought I saw. So, I'm like, wait, hold on. Am I seeing things? Hello, I'm doing well. And guess what? I have a 7-Up. Hold on. I didn't open it. 'Cause I thought maybe you guys could hear it. Hold on. You hear it? You guys didn't hear it? There goes the whole time I'm waiting. Hello. I need to meet. Whoa. I don't hate 7-Up. I don't love 7-Up, but I think the best 7-Up is like No wait, that's Mountain Dew. Never mind. I don't dislike it. It's fine. And I have it here because I don't know if the game will start if I just press OK. So I'll just have it here. A cold one. Yeah, it's a cold one. It's cold. It's in the fridge. It was in the fridge. It's not in the fridge anymore. 7-Up. I'm doing okay. I'm doing good. Why are you on a sad face? You're doing so many stuff. You're change that frowny face upside down. Okay, let's go. Get your lawn chair. Are you outside? If you're touching grass, that's fine too. Okay. Oh god, this is one of my horrors of like actually like of like working for the rest of my life. Ugh. Ever the end is never the end. What? Am I reading it right?
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
Let me know if the game's too loud.
Number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him.
You're so inefficient at your job.
Telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427
That's still inefficient,
bro.
bruh.
Every day of every month of every.
Do you not know how to type?
And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Was he? I wouldn't have
known. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow.
Oh.
No one had showed up to give him instructions,
call a
meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Oh, hold on a sec. Let me move myself a smidge. Is the volume too loud? I could lower it. No backseating. Yes, thank you. No backseating. I'll figure myself out. I'll probably play how I would normally play, and then maybe if we have extra time, I could try to see if I could do other endings. Apparently, there's a lot of endings. And thank you for Memento for getting me this game. That's so sweet of you. Thank you so much. Wait, you might have a fever in your stream. I don't have a fever. No, I don't. Who said I have a fever? Where? When you won't get banned, you definitely get timeout. Oh, Jason, hello! I'm for a game for pure content. Yes, for pure content. Super Panzer. You need soup? A favorite cold girl for getting me sick. Don't you hate that? Don't you hate that? Like, they get you sick and you have nothing to do about it. Because you have to work with, near each other. And then you get sick. You get same as going to school. Time to start laughing. What do you mean? Volume a little low. What? It's like really high. I think almost maximum. I'm gonna increase it to max. But prepare for your ears. Thank you so much. How fast can you go? I don't know. I'm not speedrunning. Wait, what am I... Can I sit? Can I move? Oh, wait. My finger's wrong buttons. That reminded me one time when I go to work one time and I was so annoyed that I was waiting because it was a meeting. It was like a meeting that where you don't have to go but you can come. And I thought, okay, fine, I'll come. And no, it was for school though. It wasn't for work, I think. No, maybe it was for work. I forgot. Whichever one, it was really annoying because no one came, so I was really pissed off. Can I press anything? Can I touch anything? No. It sounds like I'm clicking. It sounds like I'm typing, actually. You may wear your cute dress. What? I didn't know. Close the door. Oh! What was that? Thank you, fireworks for me. Thank you for subscribing. Sorry, move yourself up. Okay. Can I open this door? Nope.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Actually, it happens so much that where I go to something and no one's there, I was so annoyed. Like, you guys are not paying me enough for... I hate
matter
Monday.
how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
I'm pretty sure I wouldn't notice if he didn't come. Who farted? I like your mug.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Number one dad. Ah, that's cute. That's cute. Shut up, narrator. I do what I want. Fuck you. You're not my boss. Can I go back to my room? No, you locked me out. What the fuck? How you got me out of the room? Give me a 60th ghost. Am I? You're beautiful. Thank you so much. I think we know if he would come. Can you play it? Why is everything locked? What is this? I like work. Just hate my boss. A lot of balls for having that on your table. I give you that. That's a lot of balls. And right in front of the door. Oh my god. What's your other mug say? Mile? Is that your name? Or that's just a 8 mile thing? Or whatever, Mile. Your name is Mile. Good luck with that. You have a lot of balls for doing that. Ooh. Painting. Why everything I touch just sounds like I'm typing? Ooh, door. No. Ah! Oh! It actually worked! Oh, I turned it off. I'm just reading everyone's mugs. Be my Valentine? Aw, it's cute. Even though it's probably outdated, but depending on time. What's it say? Oh, no, it's supposed to say fuel, right? It says fuel. I thought it says F-U. It works. Turn off your computer if you're not using it. Save electricity. Why all this paper mess? The fuck? Who farted? Did anyone have a farted mug? Can I get one too? Have fallen? Wait, what? What does that say? How the mighty have fallen. Okay. Okay. I had 7. Oh. You mean will you be my Valentine? Sure! I'll be all you guys Valentine. What am I doing? I'm touching everything. Everything is a mess. Was it like this before? So many doors and none of them can open. I feel like I'm locked in. Why is there a ladder in there? Oh, I guess they're fixing the tiles. What's that mug say? I can't see. Something hut? I don't know what you said. I hate Mondays! Who left it here? That's dangerous. Gonna knock it over and get all the files wet. Where am I going? Ah, this is starting to get scary. Hmm? Cells in this. You spelled quarter wrong. Unless I'm. No, you definitely spelled it wrong. Ew, the drug. No! This does not make sense. 'Sense. Are they working? 'Cause I don't know what you're saying. 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 'Cause Garfield left it. Ah, that makes sense. Plus, I like coffee plain. You can have all my coffee. I don't like coffee. Maybe he wants the files to be moist. Why would you want that? What? My keys are wrong. Okay. Oh my god. The fuck is
When
this?
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
Hey!
he entered the door on his left.
You let me in! You bitch! What? Right?
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and
Huh?
Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
I don't know. I'm right-handed, so I figured right. How am I supposed to know which one's right? I don't work here. That's an odd room. It goes straight outside? Is that what I'm looking at? Right? It looks like it. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I don't know how office works. I don't want. This is what would be my life when VTuber doesn't work out and I have to be in the office. Can I VTube from the office? Do you think people will notice? Coworker pain? Maybe. Grandpa, please.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all.
Hey, your
just to
fault.
spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
Cold drinks.
Stanley simply
I have a
stood
cold
here,
drink.
drinking it all in.
Sorry.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings.
This is
Really
gonna.
worth it.
This step is gonna cause people to fall. Oh my god! All these mugs. Pick up your mess. So annoying. I get it.
At
Like
this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality.
shut the fuck up.
It's possible that this is why everyone left.
No, listen to me. I'm just saying. If you stay here, you work and shit. Keep your
Stanley sat
area
around
clean.
waiting for more dialogue. But when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
Don't be an office worker. It's not fun. I didn't think it's fun. Do you want the who farted mug or the okay who farted mug? There's even one that's with doggles on it. I think either one is fine, actually.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
I'm just saying you should clean up after yourself. You're an adult. Don't leave a mess. That's disrespectful. Yeah, nice shade of blue, isn't it? Well, now we're back to the ugly shade of orange. That looks like some piss gone all over it. Ugh. How? I don't know. Why didn't you open? I mean, it's a shame that people are probably going to drop coffee on it. Probably the most file guy. You probably just like leave it all black and then you don't see it. So Stanley's co-workers went home, I guess. Oh, I don't think they even came to work. What's this? You mean the Butterfingers co-worker side? Yeah, probably. Garfield is an American comic strip series about the the cat who loves lasagna and hates Mondays.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
I never said I was good with directions. Shut the fuck up. I am not good. I get lost. Do not lie. If you are lying right now, stop. I don't. What? I'm not good at lying. What are you getting at? What the fuck? What being told me to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 typical. Am I free? Oh. What is this office? I don't know even. Do not jump from the cargo lift while it is in motion. Okay, will cause death. Penalty for misuse of cargo lift. $1,000! Holy fuck. Penalty for jumping off the cargo. $5,000. What if you die? Would it matter? Are you gonna ship the bill to his family?
Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
Ah, it's like Among Us.
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
What? Who?
Someone you've forgotten about.
Who?
Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Who? Who's her? Who's
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life.
Who are we talking about?
She's been waiting.
Who? The fuck? Who are we talking about? He, she, her. Tell me, give me names. You're not gonna jump scare me, are you? Oh, there's a dark room. I don't want to go in. Oh, is this where I die? Jump. No, I'm not gonna jump. I'm not to you. I won't. Who? I don't know. They tell me nothing. I don't know who they met. They say she, he, we. I don't like who the fuck you talking about. Okay, I gotta go for it. Oh. Ah!
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her.
Who are we talking about?
If you truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
What is this ending? I was just messing around. Am I gonna die for it? Abandoned area. I wish I could abandon it. Trauma dump it. Yeah, right? I don't want... Okay. Oh, did I die? What happened? Oh. Happened to me? Oh. Huh? What am I...
Oh, Stanley, is that you?
Huh?
Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Who are
I'm
you?
just pulling the bread out of the oven.
Huh? Who?
All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Gotcha.
I thought I was gonna run.
Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife?
No, I don't
want to
think...
commit their life to you. I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
I don't want to.
Sorry, you're in my story now.
I have to go in! Nani! What? I don't want to go in! Nani! Why are your couches like that? Are you blocking that room? No, I'm not going in! I don't want to! Sessi Baka! Ah! No! Oh my god! I was just... Is she gonna kill me? Oh no!
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named
Wait!
Stanley.
What? What? Wait, is this... Wait. What? You're not gonna jump scare me, are you?
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Shut the fuck up. Please. Why? H. W. G.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do.
But what am I supposed to
Now
do? You don't let me
he's
do
pushing
anything
a button.
else.
Now he's eating lunch.
What?
Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
That's not that bad. I mean, if I set this place up better, you know, we could have a nice place to stay, you know? I have a place. I have a fake wife, I guess, who's hopefully not going to kill me. I have a TV. Well, you know, it seems not that bad. You know, I could have fun. I could go out and watch a movie. What's wrong with this?
But in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Oh, I can watch TV. Ha ha ha. You can't see. It's not that bad. TV.
And so he began to fantasize.
Where's my TV?
First, he imagined that one day while at work,
What?
he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth.
My
The
TV.
thought excited him terribly.
Why you took my TV? Nanayo, you can't just have that there and despawn it. What the fuck? Why? I don't. That's messed up.
So he went further. He imagined that he came to two open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
What is this? Prepared dinner? What's in the fridge?
As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations.
Oh, this is
Down
not my
one
house.
path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
What? I'm not paying attention
It
anymore.
was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
So I just work. And this is where I work so hard where I just made, like, my whole work be, like, my life and enjoying it. I mean, it's not happy, but not the worst.
But there is no answer.
Oh, that's
How
fine,
could there
too. Actually, that's
possibly
better.
be?
I don't want to worry about a
reality,
wife.
all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he
Mondays.
gets.
Oh, I want a different mug.
The more he forgets which life is the real one.
Q.
And I'm trying to tell him this. That in this world he can never be anything but an observer. That as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this.
What?
Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it. You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself?
Shut
How can I
up!
get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
My God. How is that okay? Hello! I mean, what does it? So, you're living is just also slowly dying. So, you might as well enjoy it. Enjoy different forms of it. I'm trying to make the best of it. What am I supposed to do? You don't even have any other options.
I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to.
Come on.
I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose.
Let me out.
The same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled
Kevin,
to.
jump.
I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time.
What?
And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
Huh? What? Oh, we start over. Okay, well, that was depressing.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh my God, midnight! Oh my God, is that my old sheet? Midnight. Oh well. One ending complete. That's an ending. That's a shitty ass ending.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I'm speed running. Wait. Nope.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
What? Merge. I have no clue what this is all about. Rip France. Oh my God! Someone died. Oh my God. Who moved my desk? Get Chris out of the broom closet. Oh my God. Okay. A lot of precision. Teenager. What? What did that say? More? Less? Deaf sport? What the fuck is this? Teenage. I don't like how many times it says teenagers. It's making me uncomfortable. What the fuck? What is this now? Success, boat, metamorphosis, clear skin, plant life. Yeah, football. I don't agree with that. Is it VTuber schedule? It's like no. The schedule you have is whatever I posted. Well, sort of. You didn't have all of it, but no, my whole schedule. But it's there. There's definitely a game you don't want to speedrun. Oh, okay. Using slides to assure employees that everything's okay. Make sure your slides. I can't read fast enough to figure out what they're saying. Do I learn anything from this? Everyone's unique. You, most of all. Especially you. Charts and slices. Riveting! I learned so much! Yeah, which charts on these same slide depict the same information? Yeah, pretty much. Cause I feel when I do math homework, they're like, hey, make this chart. Hey, make that chart. Oh my god. Circle the top 20 things you love most about your boss. You find yourself in a conflict with another diligent employee like yourself, but more inclined toward conflict unless you're the kind of person who initiates. Oh, I ain't gonna read. Oh well, okay, I'm done. Can't read fast enough. Monetized, free to play. I think I looked at everything. Everything I feel like looking at. Page contain no information. Oh, great. Thank you. Oh! Broom closet.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here. So
What?
he turned around and got back on track.
What do you mean there's nothing? Haha! Can't force me out.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow. Just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
It's just like the place I work. It feels like deja vu.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
Just standing there. Menacingly. You guys want to be sussy in the closet?
Are you really still in the broom closet? Standing around doing nothing? Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
Well, you can't kill me from here, right? I hope you can't. Top 20 things I love about my boss. Number one, he inspired that other guy to
You
get
do
it.
realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet,
No, I don't want to get out of the
closet.
closet.
Exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever.
This game
I
was
never would have thought to mention
revolutionary
it.
and had won several game awards. Oh, this is an amazing, hilarious game. I was scared for a jump scare. I don't know why.
Maybe to you this is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friends, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favourite." I hope your friends find this concerning.
I don't know what to say. I'll say it anyway.
Stanley was fat and ugly and really, really stupid.
How dare
He
you,
probably
bitch!
only got the job
Say
because
it in
of
my
the family
face!
connection. That's how stupid
Huh?
he is. That
You're
always
jealous because I'm
bugged
having
me.
fun.
Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
You're just jealous because I'm having fun in the closet and you're
Well,
just
I've
can't
come
do
to
anything
a
about
very
it.
definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're
I don't
dead.
know.
You
What
got to
did-
the
well, yeah, I'm
broom
already
closet,
dead, I'm a ghost.
Explored it a bit, and we're just about to leave because there's nothing here. When a physical melody of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard. Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose. Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. They have fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species.
What?
Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming. So that the irony and
you talk so fucking much,
game
narrator.
is not lost on them. All right. When you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
I think you normally, when someone like died in like your building or whatever, I think you call like the police or the hospital or something, or the morgue. I don't know. I forgot what it was. They taught us this kind of shit in caregiving. It was just very scary. I'm like, I don't think I can handle that. Like, oh my god, is someone dying on my watch, and I had. Oh my god. I don't know, it's scary. I mean, I'm glad that never happened to me. That's scary. I know that's life. That's how it is. It's just very fucking scary. I'm surprised they put all these, like, stuff, assets and shit, and you can't even interact with them. There's a lot of work to make this wrench look like a wrench. But when someone gets stuck in the building, you call the morgue. Not stuck, they die, I meant. Well, that's pretty bleak for those people that. No, when they die. Unless it's Fazbear into it. Yeah, Fazbear, definitely. In that case, you just leave. Dish the whole area, I guess. I guess you don't want. Will that make him angry? Oh my god! Thank you for $5! Thank you! Ninja Meatloaf, I know who you are. No message. I don't know if you meant to have no message, but thank you so much. Don't clip it. I don't think I can. I gotta leave.
Second player. It's good to have you on board.
Second player?
I guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who came before you. You too? Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids. Perhaps there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to. A fish? Fungus? Look, you can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
Why do I want to play a story that you're gonna make me play instead of allow me to do whatever I want? Who's the second player? I guess it's me. How random! Whoa! But I guess I died and I'm the second player. Did I be a second player if I died? I'm just waiting for him to rage. I want him to rage. But then I'd be kind of scared because I don't know if he's going to kill me. Okay, fine. God, Jesus. Big baby. I mean, I really aren't almost all games stories that you make. Wait, what? Really aren't almost all game stories that they make you play. Yeah, they make you play, but also there's some games that will let you figure yourself out.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Oh, do I go upstairs or downstairs? I want to leave. Oh, it's red. I don't know if I want to go downstairs. Oh, only because it's red. It's scaring me though. I like red. Oh, it's so scary. Why is it red? Oh my god, walking simulator. Why is it red? It's just a stupid light. What's that? The fuck? What's that note? I can't touch it.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours.
What? There's no one here!
And in such a competitive economy,
such a good
why
employee.
had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished. His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley.
What?
Maybe He thought to himself, maybe I am crazy.
I am
All
not.
of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these
Why
rooms
the
were
same
starting
room,
to look
same
pretty
thing?
familiar.
Huh?
Or simply repeating.
Oh, it scared me.
No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue.
What?
He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming! He yelled.
ヘ
This
ク
is
ター
all
ル
a
ヘクタールアイフィ
dream.
ギュアドイットアウト
What a
サンクス
relief
フォーゲッティン
Stanley
グザ
felt
ブルーム
to
ク
have
ローゼッ
finally
トエンデ
found
ィン
an
グイット
answer,
イズア
an
クチュアリーマイ
explanation.
フェイバリッ
His
ト
co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground. Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun.
Oh,
and Stanley marveled
what's this?
that he had still not woken up.
Oh, so
How
pretty.
was
What's
he
that?
remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked
Oh,
himself
God.
sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself? Believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility
I'm
for
not
himself?
lost.
Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too, surely.
What?
If he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself...
Wait.
He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin,
What?
the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one.
Huh?
Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal.
No, I'm weird.
Everything will be fine. I am okay.
I am okay. Oh.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please.
What is going on?
tell
What's
me I'm
going
real.
on?
I must be real. I must be connected
Ah!
with my voice. Who am I? Who am
What's
I?
going on? What's going on? Ah!
Everything went black.
What?
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Huh? Is that the wife?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon
I'm not
turn
laughing
to
at
go
he's dead.
call
I'm
for
laughing at the fact
ambulance,
that he just,
for
like,
just
the
a
pose.
few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like.
Yeah,
And in that moment,
yeah.
She thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real, and what
Is
isn't.
there one that we don't
It was
die?
comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only
not
a
called
moment
police?
that she stood there, staring
Sus.
down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Coward. Thank God. I thought everyone else wasn't real glad. Also, imaginary. What a relief. There are many endings where you don't die. Really? I keep locking the ones that do die. If only there was a narrator that was telling you a story. If only there was someone to listen to. No way, I'm crazy. No, don't tell me. It's fine. I don't want to say anything.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh, I could close this door? Usually I can't. Nerd!
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Wake me up inside. Can't wake up, wake me up inside. Save me from A-wing input. How I put... I can't type anything. Nani? I want to type something. What? Can I not type? Is there a lie? It is a lie. Nah.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
You don't know that. The numbers? No. Letters? No. Period? No. Nothing. Whatever. Fine.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Oh, he told me to go to the left. I wasn't paying attention. I didn't know. Go store? Okay.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
I feel like some of this is important, but I honestly don't know. Party time.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked
Fine.
upstairs to his boss's office.
Oh, why is this also red? God, gee, I mean, I like the color red, but in games it's always scary and terrifying. This is like the... Oh. You have a
Stepping
piano?
into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley
Ooh, it
wondered in
looks fancy.
disbelief
Can I have
who
some?
orchestrated this. What dark secret was being
What did I
held from
say?
him? What he
Certificate of
could
what?
not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's
Pomeranian?
desk
I don't know what you
guarded
wrote.
the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping
Ooh,
from
code.
him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845.
Oh.
But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
2, 8, 4, 5.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad,
Oh,
Stanley
what's going on?
was able
I'm
to
trying to
open
block!
the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Stop making everything dark! You're freaking me out! Let me see. They don't let me speak. There's too much talking. Mary, she hadn't been paying attention to the narrative previously and went to correct the progress with sweet progress. You may return to the meeting room to once again spend time doing all over the details on the mark boards looking for the meeting. Yumeko then begrudgingly followed the narrative suggested only to become fearful of a color. Shut up! Why was this room red? It's creepy, alright? Does it look normal to you? Whoa, stop! I'm getting flashback of a Poppy playtime. I don't remember that I watched a playthrough, but I don't remember anything else. I watched a playthrough. I watched my Oshi played it, and I don't know. I know it got really scary, but I had no clue what he did, or what thing he does. I remember it got funny too at one point. Why is it so scary? Why? It feels like I'm playing Poppy. I think I watched it, previous time, but I have not seen this one.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Please don't jump scare me, I swear to God. Oh God, they're walking. Oh, what the fuck? Stop!
Stanley walked straight ahead to the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Oh. I want to escape though.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
No! Change my mind! No! Change my mind! Never fuck
The door
that.
behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
I'm trying! Why is it not
At
coming?
this
Go
point,
back!
Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward.
No!
And willingly confront his death.
No! What? No. Wait, was I going the wrong direction? I didn't think I was. Please don't jump scare me. Please don't jump scare me. Please don't jump scare me. Please. Why is it not? Why is it so long of a hallway? I'm good. I hate it. I hate it here. Why is it not ending? Am I going back? Am I can't go back? Oh. I'm back. Oh.
But of course, Stanley thought better of it and realized he simply had too much to live for.
Maybe when I'm such a scary time, I'll just go down. Sorry about the uncle. YouTube use it to fix that problem. What? This feels like Poppy again.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
Oh.
What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Camera?
Now the monitors jumped to life. Their
Fired!
true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building. Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on
my
a screen.
God.
And Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
What's that mean? Person?
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
No. Oh, I can't even go back if I want to. Alright, I guess.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible?
It's all red. What's going on? Where am I going?
Life utterly blind to the world?
What is going on? Huh? Huh? What's going on?
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Oh, yeah! This one? No? What is that button? Tell me button. What button? Cool. Oh, can't go in. Oh well. Alright, I guess I'll go to the facility power. Don't you dare jump scare me, I swear to God. Oh. System power.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Ah! I don't know why I knew what's gonna happen, but I'm scared anyway. Fuck! Did it?
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
Is it Jover?
Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness.
Yeah!
Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go.
Yeah!
No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel.
Yeah!
Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know.
Yeah.
It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
That's nice. Yeah! Beat the game! Although it wasn't really too much to beat. The happy ending. Skyrim.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the escape room.
Stanley came to a set of two open doors. He entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
What's this now? Executive bathroom. Whoa! What? Because the boss knows that... What? Because the boss knows that what the boss says goes. If the boss suffered, loses, then what's the boss choose? What? Okay, why'd you roll over your wall? To pages. I'm not gonna answer your call.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation. But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be?
I don't know.
In fact,
why the piano sound like a keyboard?
Guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret pin number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
It's fine, nothing will happen. I'm okay. No need to scream. It's fine. Oh, what if I press up? Oh, no. Oh, nope, I still go down. Never mind. I mean, I saw the up button, so I thought maybe I could go up. Bonjour.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind
Okay, I'm gonna say, fuck it!
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
You're lying. I bet you're lying. I bet you're lying.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
There's no death. Even though it's red, not death. What's that down there? Jump. Oh my god! Oh, I'm not dead right away. Oh.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is.
Oh, they smushed me. Can I leave?
Lost by plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. So he resigned and willingly accepted this end to his brief and short life. Farewell, Stanley.
No! No! Let me jump. Oh, there he goes.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
What?
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
Oh.
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
I guess that's deep. Oh, solitaire! Can I play? I like solitaire. Oops, I didn't mean to turn it off. Oh, can I turn it back on? Nope. I turn it off to save you energy. You're welcome. Ooh, wait. Button sounds. Nice. Oh, the credit. Nice. Should I go left or right? Oh, boss office. Screens of the... What the... There's like a museum. I'd like to go to a museum someday. I mean, I did went to one.
It's possible for the player to do anything in this room. Perfect example of poor level design. Textbook mistake. It's the kind of thing you pick up on intuitively if you had even the most fundamental understanding of good and bad game design. But of course, you being you, you'll probably spend the next hour trying to solve it. Here, I'm just going to make this easy on you. And finally, he pushed the number 9.
No, seriously, we disabled. Why can't we jump? What do you mean? Hello? I'm lost. Well, not lost. I'm in a museum. Freedom ending. Freedom lady! Oh. What is that now? Switch? Lever? I don't remember any lever. Ooh, what is this? Trailer. We ran 4 major teaser trailers over the course of the game's development. Each meant to convey something about the spirit of the game. This is the first one released in May 2012. Whoa, that's old. It features a series of broken rooms and the voice of the narrator informing viewers that he is preparing a new version of the Stanley Parable. Oh.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
Lever!
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another?
I see nothing.
No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save those two. You can stop the program before they both fail.
Huh?
Push escape and press quit. There's no
what?
way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time...
I did. Did I die? I died.
How wonderful.
Wait,
Stanley was alone. Finally. This is great, he thought to himself. This is what I've wanted all along. I got what I wanted. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I admit, going around these same rooms, going maybe later I'm going to feel nauseous.
Not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief,
Stanley
decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
It makes you deeply think about your life, doesn't it? What's this door? Whoa! Oh, why you do that to the poor panda? What the fuck? No! That's it. Business strategy. No! That's horrible! None more than poor panda did to you. They're so cute and cuddly. Ooh. Elevator? Oh. Elevator? Can I go up? Oh. Stanley. Oh my God, what have I gotten to me? Why is this shit on the floor? Well, I decided to play this game. I thought I'd be a chill stream, but then I realized this is a bit psycho horror. My God, how long this elevator goes. Na, 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 na. This is such a long elevator ride. Na, 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 na. I want to get out of here. Hurry the fuck up.
ケンドラ・ブラッドン・フェアリー VTuber became a member.
Oh my God, Ken didn't have to. I swear to God, you didn't have to. Oh my God. Thank you so much. Wait. Wait. Oh, I was supposed to press it. Wait, what? If I didn't press anything, would it go anywhere? Whatever. I think it was pushing my patience, so it's fine. That was just me just sitting in the elevator, just dancing around.
The
What the
moment
fuck?
he entered his manager's office, Stanley froze in his tracks. Not a living soul anywhere. Could he really be all alone? Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk.
You talk too
That
much
kind of
anyway. Shut
anxiety
the fuck
isn't
up.
healthy.
I'm not
So he
anxiety.
relaxed for a few
You're
moments.
taking forever. What am I
Calming
supposed to
away
do? Wait
easy.
for you? I was in the elevator. Oh, actually, this really is nice.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Can I go through here again? Nope, I guess not. Nara, how would you feel if I just mute you?
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
I want to do that way, but I feel like when I escape and shit, it's just gonna give me the same result, maybe. I think. Well, then, I don't know. Maybe I was wondering if I just turned on.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to him.
Can I mute him? No, I don't think that. Oh, actually, it's not that fun if you don't hear him. Well, it's funny that they allow that. Shut up!
To find out.
Graduate page for some selling for $9.99.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing. This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it.
Pirate?
His own life in
So was a
someone
pirate?
else's control.
I could be a pirate?
Never.
You saw that?
It was
It's a pirate.
unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
You're after my booty.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place.
Yeah,
And as the cold
Bruce
reality
Beckett.
of his past began to
We're
sink
both
in,
good.
Stanley
We're pitching
decided
and
that this
fortune.
machinery
What a
would
bargain.
never again exert its terrible... Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you?
Maybe.
After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted?
More power! Oh.
Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are said to explode,
What?
detonating the entire complex.
Huh?
How until detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes. Now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley?
Oh, God,
It's
what'd you
your
know?
time to shine. You are the star. It's
Huh?
your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires.
What?
Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated. All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that
Why?
was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it,
Press 4.
I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing.
button.
Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever
Oh,
I
God, I'm
come
not
up
paying
with on
attention,
the next
fuck.
go around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley?
I don't
Is it that you
know.
have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley?
I
That
don't
this
know.
video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you
What?
every moment that you're
Eh?
powerless, to see you made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first. So
Goodbye!
you can't. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30
Ah!
seconds until a big boom and then nothing.
What?
No ending here. Just
Oh,
you
no.
being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count, or don't. It's all the same to me, all a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second.
Oh my gosh, shaking so much.
Fade in until the moment I say happily ever after.
Ah! I die. Jeez. Oh my god.
All of his co-workers were gone. What did he mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
He's dead. Game G, you still have 6.6 seconds with games rigged. Really? I don't think that little amount would help in any way or shape or form. New content. Ooh.
Oh, new content? What does that mean, new content?
Was this before? Was this here before? I can't go through this side. Huh? Okay. What's this? Oh? Huh? Oh. What is this place?
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Huh?
As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers. After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over. Please, step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
Yeah.
Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
Is it really?
Is it broken? What's going on here?
Hey!
Should we be moving somewhere? Oh, here we go.
Oh,
All right,
no.
finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it.
Let's go.
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable
Okay,
Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if Oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley.
Content. Oh.
All right, let's see it.
I could jump?
The jump circle?
I could jump! Is that it?
Is that it? Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right?
Oh.
Goodness. Another elevator. Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game
I don't think
are
we
not
returned where I
positive.
came from.
It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content? If this is new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there. Hell, I could counter 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And oh, wait. There's more. Very good. Yes.
Oh, wait.
I knew there had to be
There's
something else. Let's see.
Uncle Gamer, I'm
ready
doing
for whatever it is.
fine. What's that? Oh. Thank you for enjoying the new content.
That's it? No, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And
Well,
don't get
I
me
got it for
started
free,
on the
so
level
it's
of
not that
craftsmanship
bad.
that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable.
I'm gonna
It's my
say,
fault,
it's not
Stanley.
called Twitter anymore, it's
I built
called
up
X.
too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game, and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills, no gimmicks. Just you and me having a great time together like always. What do you say, friend?
Oh, that's it? Oh. This feels different. Oh. Oh, Oh!
Stanley, come over here. In the vent.
I'm gonna
I want
vent?
to show you something.
I'm gonna vent? Okay. Sus. What? Am I playing Mungus? The fuck?
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got me thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it.
Oh,
Just our little secret.
Oh my god!
Take a look.
What is this? Oh, so pretty.
I call it the Memory Zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want.
Wow.
Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
So I'm scared of this triangle house because it reminded me of Miss Summer, so I'm a little sussing on this. But it looks peaceful.
You see, Stanley, doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap re-release? Remember
No,
back in
it's
October
fine.
of 2013 when the game originally launched? Back then, video games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something. Oh, the waste.
Our first kiss, my first car, the release of Stanley Parable in 2013. The memories. Good times. Eat. What? Don't board me out. It's not because it happened. Okay, I get. Ah, is that the first doll you guys made? My aunt does the same thing. She like to hang up the first dollar she made. Oh. Unachievable. It's impossible to get this achievement. Okay. Go outside. Don't play for 5 years. Oh my god. Is it like touching grass? Oh, this is like the awards. Oh, how nice. That's so cute. Oh. It's so nice. Oh.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism. 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim. It was Persona 3. It was all of them. And now, it's nothing.
Aww.
It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore.
No.
It's just a husk.
Nah, that's
A
fine.
lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
What's this? Huh. Alright. She was such a character. Fight me for no. What? Personal year. Who is that? Oh, I guess it's probably me, the character, and then that's that lady. Oh.
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games, and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. It just needed to be left alone, to spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories.
You have a point. Some games don't need a continuation. Oh. Seriously.
These were simpler times, Stanley. What I wouldn't give to go back, to have it all over again. Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before. What's this? What's down here?
What the?
Oh no. Oh God, no. Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from Steam, the online video game distributor. I haven't looked at these in years. I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here. Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
I'm a little tired. Oh, it doesn't seem bad.
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny! I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
I feel I'm waiting for zombies to pop up. I don't know why. Can I climb? Nope. I'm waiting. Don't be upset.
Okay, let's see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I?
No.
You can tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can. Oh, goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me. To be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did. But maybe it wasn't. Oh dear.
What is
What an
real
awful
reviews?
memory to have to hold on to. These black marks are my otherwise unimpeachable track record. I feel like a failure.
No.
Like I let these people down.
No.
Perhaps the Stanley Parable isn't quite
It may
as
not be for
sterling as I
them. It's
always
fine. Don't worry
remembered.
about it.
What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button. A skip button? Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
Okay.
And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you forward in time so that the second my incessant droning starts to bore you, with just the push of a button, you'll have zipped right past it. It's what the players have been asking for, and I'm very
whole
proud
different
to
game.
have delivered. No more listening to me rambling on and on and on. No. The Stanley Parable is a game for the people, and if the people want silence, then by goodness, that's what they're going to get. Well, don't sit around waiting for me to shut up. Go ahead and make me shut up. Here, we'll pretend that I've just begun an interminable monologue, and it goes something like this. The story, and the choices, or what have you, and therefore, by becoming it is, so on and so forth, until inevitably, we all until the end of time, at which time, everything all at once, so, now you see, blah, 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 blah. We've eaten too much and it can't be just yet, no, until 245. Got the logic of elimination working backwards, the deduction therefore becomes impossible to manufacture. It went on for nearly 10,000 years, until just yesterday, here and there, forward and back, and never a moment before lunchtime. It can't be. It's the only thing there is. How many billions left until so much more than forever ago? Which is why I say... the story, and the choices, or what have you, and therefore, by becoming it is, so on and so forth, until inevitably, we all until the end of time, at which time, everything all at once, so, now you see, blah, 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 blah.
Oh, he goes off, stop.
We've eaten too much and it can't be just yet, no, until 245.
Usually I let my Oshi go off, because I'm like, I don't mind just sitting there
becomes
listening.
impossible to
But
manufacture. It went on for
repeating
nearly
himself, so...
10,000... Oh, you're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy ruminations on the nature of choice in video games.
Although my
Of course,
Oshi actually
I
talk
happen
about
to
something,
believe
not
it was
going
perhaps
off
one of my
random shit.
more profound such ruminations. Not that, of course, you need a description of it, but if I had to describe it, I'd say it was perhaps less of a rumination and more of a treatise. Or maybe a manifesto. Look, I'll outline it for you very briefly, and you can tell me what you think. Okay, so my theory is that any choice you've ever made is simply a series of choices made by the person who you are, or were, or will be at the time of having made said choice. That is to say, if by articulating a choice you've already made, you bring that choice into being, then by making no choice and saying nothing, are you not simply erecting in the sanctuary of time a monument to every person you've ever been, making every choice to which you've ever given your great gift of mortal and yet timeless thought? Or rather, do all of the choices you've ever made,
like
in fact, make you more
really?
not this kind of person, and in fact do the very opposite. You see,
I wish I
could in
could
fact
talk
be
about
both
stuff
of these things at once. That you are both making choices and not making choices, and that they are both affecting you and not affecting you at the same time
To
by
be
virtue
or
of the
not
fact
to
that you
be,
both are
that's
and
the
are not
question.
making them. Okay, at first, I was leaning towards manifesto, but now I'm going to circle around and slap the treatise label on this one. I think it has
There's
much
a
more of a
VTuber.
treatise
I don't know if you have to
vibe
enjoy
it.
this.
But wouldn't you say that manifesto just has a much grander sort of tone?
thought
It has a
manifesto's not a
mouthfeel.
good
It is
word.
rich with ambition and history. Ambitious history, if you will. See, now you've got me going back to manifesto. Heavens, at this rate, we're going to be here all day. Okay, look, I have a method for exactly this sort of situation, and I do find myself in this situation frequently. I'm going to say each word back and forth in repeated succession until I become sick of one or the other, in which case the word I am not sick of
Granted,
shall
I have
be
to be
the
interested in
victor.
the person.
It is an
Interested.
unimpeachable
I'm not
strategy,
interested in what I'm
Stanley.
saying,
It's
and I'm
rescued me
not
from
going to
disaster
be really
in
that
countless
focused anyway.
situations.
He's
All
just
right,
going off.
Here we go. Treatise. Manifest. Well there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's right at your fingertips to go poof, and it's all over. Oh, I can't wait to see what Cookie 9 will say about this, and whether they'll edit the rating of their Steam review, or at least change some of the wording, perhaps. To be honest, I don't even know if one can change their review in the first place. I guess I should become better educated.
Blah, 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 blah.
Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes?
No, it wasn't. Was it?
Unendurable by any means, but it's, well, there's really only so much I can ramble on to myself about. I know, it's shocking, isn't it? But at any rate, I do suggest... Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours. You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting longer. And my
Hey, how
God,
about you
there's
stop
no way out
like
of the
going
room.
off on stuff that
Stanley,
I'm not
the
interested
door
in?
is gone. It's
Problem is, I can't
completely
talk
gone.
to you.
I've looked at it
Just go
from
off.
every angle. I've checked every one of those walls 1,000 times, and there's no door, Stanley.
What? What happened to the door?
There's just
What?
you.
Wait, there was
and
a
the
door.
button,
What?
and if you keep pressing it, I have no idea
Nanny?
what will happen.
What
I
happened to
have
the door?
no idea how long I'll be
What?
made to sit here, and more than anything else, I don't know how to stop you from pressing the button again. I can't control anything in this room, Stanley. I can't touch it, and I have to believe. I have to know that sooner or later, no matter how much I plead with you, you're going to press the button again. Why would you? I've been thinking. Oh, Stanley, you're back.
Oh, it's dark.
You're back. Oh, my goodness. I have someone to talk to again. Stanley, I think it's been a week.
It's a week?
Or
Oh,
2
poor
weeks.
plan.
I've been sitting
Why is
here
it
all
light
that
up?
time, just
Right?
sitting here, not a single person to speak with. And you'd think that that's just how it's always been, right? Me talking and you saying nothing.
Have a good night. Sorry.
Oh, hello, it's you. You're here again. Welcome.
Anna,
I
Anna?
have had time to think about you and about us
Anna,
and about
Anna. I'm sorry, there's a
everything
fucking
we've been
narrator
through.
just
I've
talking
had
right behind my
so
back.
much
I'm sorry, you're gonna have
time.
to deal with
I
that.
stopped keeping track after a year. Have you ever sat down in one place and not moved for one entire year? Let me...
You done? Who? There's really nothing to do. What the fuck? What happened to the door? You asshole bitch. Bring back the door. Oh. Oh, that's annoying. I'm not dealing with that. Let me go up. Please.
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us.
God
It wasn't
damn
enough.
it.
They had to leave a pathetic little...
Don't let it get to you. Fuck them. Do whatever you want. Who cares? You have to learn to not let every tiny thing get to you. If they don't get it, it's not for them, okay? There's some people who like it, some people won't. It doesn't even matter, okay? You made a game. Guess what? You won awards. What more do you need? Okay? You gotta love yourself, man. Can you give us a joke, you man? Fart. There you go. I don't know. You don't have to let people bother you so much. You won awards. What more do you need? And you don't need to make extra content. I just thought, ooh, nice content. But if you didn't have it, I would be like, well, I'll still play this game regardless, you know? Best joke. I'm just saying, you have to be confident in yourself. You did a good, amazing job. This game is different. This game is not typical, you know? Be proud of that. It's fine.
The end is never the end, is never the end, is never the end.
Oh,
is
yeah,
never
that's what
the
that
end,
bottom
is never
thing
the
says.
End, is never the 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 end, is never the...
So comedic to me. I mean, you gotta believe yourself. I mean, I'm pretty sure my content, oh, you're not that funny. Oh, you're not that, interesting. Oh, whatever, blah, 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 blah. Who the fucking cares? I'm not for everyone. I'm sure I'm not the best. I've never said I was the best. You never say you're the best game. You never say you're the best game developer. This is how it is, you know? Yeah, it's my turn to ramble. You're gonna have to listen to me now. It's my turn to talk. It's just how it is. It's how things are. You just have to let it go. Let it go. Let it go. I want to avoid copyright, so I'm not singing the rest of that song. You just have to let it go and just be happy with what you have. You're a game developer? Yes, you are. You're a good game developer. Who's a good game developer? Is it you? Is it you? I'm not trying to dehumanize you. I'm just saying, you know, You gotta enjoy yourself. Oh my god. Can you give me a door? No? You shouldn't let yourself get so upset because of what people say. It's just not a big deal. It doesn't matter. Okay? At the end of the day, you made something. You did it. What more do you need? You don't need people to give you an ass pat, okay? You are enough. You're good enough. That's all that matters, okay? I thought on the wrong tangent. Everyone's dying. I'm not trying to kill them. Never. Okay, I'll stop. Oh. Things will get better, you know? There's gonna be a line down the tunnel. Whether people appreciate it or not, it doesn't matter. You did it. You worked so hard, you know? It's not the end of everything. You could keep going, right? It's okay. We don't need a jump. Because the whole game don't really need a jump anyway. You don't need a skip. I only skip because you were talking non-stop, okay? Oh, it's pretty. Actually, I don't mind this. Can you still spawn a door, though? They're so pretty. You gotta learn to be okay. And not have to be worried about, like, making people all happy. No, everyone will be happy, but I don't think anyone talked shit about this game. At least not the people I watched. Keep going, never look back. Keep looking forward. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The end is never the end. Never the end. Never the end is never the end, you know. It's just keep moving forward. People will talk smack, but it doesn't matter. You still made a game, you know. How many people could say that I made a game that I want to make, you know? You did it. And it's even worse. There's a lot of people who make games and make movies and make animation and they don't get appreciated. But that's okay, you know? It doesn't mean you're not good. People don't see it. It doesn't mean you're not good. You're always good enough. Okay? You're always good enough. Oh god. What happened to the plans? No, for real. I'm just saying it. I mean it. What the fuck? I swear to God, I know if you don't believe me, I'm just saying, because like the problem is you can't depend on something that so flimsy, you know. If things like that is very flimsy. If you depend on that too much, you're gonna hurt yourself. Okay, they're never always gonna make you feel better. They're always not gonna always make you feel worse. But you know, you gotta love yourself, man. You're more than that, man. You deserve it. Will I ever get out? This is getting scary. Oh. Ah! What happened? Ooh. Oh, am I free? Oh, the beach. I don't think. Through sandstorm. Actually, it's not a beach at all. It's just sand. It's just a desert. It's getting spooky. I mean, it sucks. I know. People bother you all the time and they nag at you and they say you suck and all that shit. They say mean shit. But you know, you made something. You did something. God damn.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh, 420. I just realized this door number. Was that light there before? I don't remember it was. Was I blind? I see a new content door, but I didn't... Wait, you guys see it? You saw the sign up here before? I don't think so. What? Oh, God damn it. I think I'm getting a little nauseous because of all that running around in the same rooms over and over. Yeah, I don't remember seeing a sign. Is there extra new content I don't know about? I don't want to go through the same thing over and over. I just speed run it.
Oh, good. You noticed my sign. Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
But... well, no, wait. What? I will check it out, I guess. I know, I feel good. I just drinking some water. I'm not that nauseous. I just, ugh. Oh! Okay, they speed run everything.
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be.
No,
the original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever the Stanley Parable 2.
Huh? You don't have to.
Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up.
Can't read that
Why,
one.
there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for.
I can't read it. Taste that sequel.
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there.
Yeah.
It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential.
Color red. You guys already had color red. It's just you guys use it more scary like. You don't really need to make another game. You kind of like you don't really need a sequel, right? Two different languages. Super Yuma. Like I'm always thinking, like you don't have to force yourself to have like a sequel or anything, you know. And some movies and shit don't really need a sequel. Like Up, I didn't really think it needed a sequel, but they're making a sequel nonetheless. So like, all right. And all the sequels that Disney been making, like, nah, you didn't really need to do that. Probably the only decent one was probably like Lion King with like, you know. And we don't need two. Yeah, you're right. Just me. Oh, that's actually creepy. Why would no? That doesn't make sense at all.
Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
Cool. Why is there a bus here? The fuck? Okay.
Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new features.
Your name in the game?
For the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want? And of course, the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people. So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button which speaks the name of the person playing the game. Isn't that wonderful?
Jim.
Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is. Here, let's have you role-play as Jim to really simulate the full experience of this feature. Just play along. I promise you'll love it. Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim. I want you to imagine yourself living as Jim, sleeping and waking as Jim, falling in love and being heartbroken as Jim, seizing all of the world's possibilities as Jim, and as Jim watching your dreams crumble into dust.
What?
Do you feel it deeply? Are you really, truly Jim right now? If so, then please step forward and press the button.
Yeah, sure. Oh.
Yes! You see! What a thrill! What a rush! That was you! The button described you. Do it again, do it again. It hits even harder the second time. If this were the only new feature in the Stanley Parable 2, it would still be worth the money. Let's take a break from the Jim button. I'm too emotionally drained from all of this personal validation. Whoa there, cowboy. Sometimes a person can be too much Jim. I'm putting the Jim button away. Otherwise, soon you'll start to lose all sense of who you actually are.
Jim.
Hey! What's the point of that then? Wait. What's the point of these doors if you don't go anywhere? Fuck. Ah, sad. Whoa, I want to push Jim.
I suppose I could allow only people named Jim to play the An epilogue would be fun, wouldn't it, Stanley? Yes, it will go at the end of the, well, we'll figure that out later.
What? Merch. Is there Jim merch? What? It's locked! What the fuck? Good night, Rogo. Thank you guys for being here so much. That's new? Am I back where I started? What the fuck? Nani? What the fuck you want from me? Oh. Pull the lever, receive your new achievement. No more steps. It just works. Get yours right now. Okay.
Now here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yes. Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the achievement is still fully broken. I'm not a wizard, Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel to at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you, and I promise it will happen.
Disappointing. What's even the point of that? What's this spooky? It's so spooky, please. Why? Yeah.
What else? What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
I don't know. I feel like I've seen everything.
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration. like balloons, but I'm undecided on get well someday and happy 12th birthday. Which would you go with?
I'll go with what I want.
You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along. Happy 12th birthday, step-niece it is.
I don't have a step-niece. The fuck? Does everyone have a step-niece, or I'm just missing something?
Well, actually, maybe I should have gone with... No, I've made my decision. We're moving on.
Oh, I'm starting to feel nauseous. Fuck. Ew. Stomach. Is there a way to get out of here? Oh.
A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well, I'm happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket. You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease
But there's no
will fill
bucket.
your mind and your heart. It's true. As long as you hold on to the bucket,
Thank you for
many of the
saying your
origins
lies.
and
Oh God, what's
contradictions
that?
of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting. You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms. And to
Can I
be
get it?
honest, it's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be? Yes, the bucket is the perfect solution.
Give me a bucket.
Give it a try. Can you feel it? The glow of comfort, even in the face of crushing despair, must already be sweeping through your body. And in
Give me the
fact,
bucket.
can I
Give me the
say that I
bucket.
do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well? I think that just holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person. The benefits of the bucket seem to go on and on, don't they? All this and more await you in the Stanley Parable 2.
What I do with this? Excuse me, God. What am I supposed to do with this? Sure. Choonie bucket. Chum bucket.
Does anyone give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game? That really should be an award if it isn't already.
The giant ass place. Is it?
Oh, goodness.
Hey, wait, what?
Stanley, this is fairly awkward.
What?
I hate to do this, but before you leave, you really should go to the collectibles exhibit. You see, there's a surprise I was going to spring on you later, and it involves the collectibles. And I really do hate to break the illusion, but it's important that you go see the collectibles.
Oh, shut up! Okay, I'll go.
All right, I'll
God.
get out of your hair now.
Jeez, shut the fuck up.
Collectibles. Now it's a real video game. In the Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines.
No, I'm
and
not.
what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them. I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply
God
do
damn
all
it.
of them,
I wanna
and
go
then you move the
home.
hell on with your unremarkable life.
Where am I at? What's that? Oh. That's kind of weird. Yay.
God, it really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely tragic.
I feel nauseous. Got it. Infinite hole. As much as I want to collect all your collectibles, I am feeling really nauseous. Going to room over and over. I want.
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This is in fact a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right. Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time if you like. A stunning leap forward for You see? Isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so. Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward.
But I feel sad. I don't know if I want to go up.
Great. Now, I'm very excited to show you even more of my ideas for the sequel.
Can I go home? There's so much stuff, and yet there's so much not there. I'm not even holding shift. I just have this bucket. I'm ready to just throw up in it. I'm eepy, but I'm also feeling nauseous. Okay, where's the exit? Fuck, there it is. I would totally collect everything if I wasn't feeling nauseous. Going to room, it's hard. Repetitively, it churns my stomach. Oh my god. Be right back here, chicken nuggets. I don't have a basement! Yeah, now I'll go through here. What the f... What's this? Oh, he's kind of creepy art.
So, Stanley, what do you think? Do you like all of the new features? Yes, I know it's not exactly clear yet how exactly these features will come together as one single coherent video game, but I can feel it in my soul. It's going to work. There's definitely a good game in there somewhere. Say, let's do an experiment. I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience. Okay. Are you ready?
What?
Here it is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2.
That's it?
I mean, there's potential here, right? It's sort of... Okay, never mind. Hold on.
She was in a closet. I'm not in a closet.
Okay, yes, this is much better. I feel good about this. Here we go. Version 2.
What?
Who am I kidding, Stanley? This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags. And I do very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything. I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game. I wanted fans to love it. No matter how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait, maybe that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it. Tastefully, of course. With respect. With care for the vision and integrity of the original game. Would it possibly work? I suppose it could. But it would need a really, really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, "This is the Stanley Parable 2. Let me see if I can whip something up. All right, perfect. Go ahead. Take a look.
I don't want... I'm feeling sick. I can't do it anymore. I feel really nauseous. Oh, that you quit. Alright. No, I'm for real. I am feeling a little nauseous, so I'm just gonna call it a night. I'm sorry, I mean, yeah. But I'm also, I am for real. I do feel a little nauseous. If I keep going, I think I'm actually gonna throw up. Thank you guys for coming in, for showing up. I'm gonna have a day off tomorrow. Yeah, I'm gonna watch the Oppenheimer, and I'm gonna watch Barbie. Yeah, I wanna watch a movie. I'm gonna treat myself. Treat you guys some good shit. Don't throw up. Like I feel like I'm gonna throw up. I'll try not to throw up, but I'm probably gonna throw up. So thank you guys so much for coming. I love y'all. Thank you for all the subscribers and all the membership. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Bye bye.